Sitting here, I am not moving, or I'm moving just a little in this rocking chair, my very own brownie in motion. I could get up and walk away, and I could do that at a rate of about 4 miles an hour. I'm a slow walker now. If I was running and I was the world's fastest human, like the splendidly named Usain Bolt, I could be moving a bit more than 27 miles an hour, top end. I could get on a bike, and if I was in a time trial, a sprint at the Tour de France, I might be going faster than 43 miles an hour. If I got into a car, and it was a nice car, then I could bump my speed up to over 200 miles an hour. And just thinking about that while sitting here, I could say I would be flying. But if I was really flying, I could go much faster than that. If I was piloting a jet plane or was in the nose cone on top of a rocket, I could break the sound barrier, once considered an impossibility, at around 767 miles an hour, and push past that to thousands of miles per hour, which is as fast as any human being has ever traveled. But I'm just sitting here in my rocking chair, and I'm not moving. What I should properly say is that I don't feel like I'm moving, and that's a very different claim. Because I am moving, I'm just not aware of it, and that's what I want to consider very briefly here today. Our planet, Earth, is spinning on its axis, which causes us to experience day and night. We travel with it, so we don't experience that movement, the same as if we were shut up tight in a car, traveling on a very smooth road. Our planet, Earth, is our vehicle. If we were at the equator, that would be the fastest we'd be moving, at a little over 1,000 miles per hour. That's really humming. Our planet Earth is also revolving around our star, the Sun. Its speed is not consistent because its orbit is an ellipse, not a circle. And when we are closest to the Sun, we are moving at about 2,200 miles an hour faster than when we are farthest away. It's counterintuitive, but we are closest to the Sun in winter, and since we are moving faster, the season of winter is about 4 days shorter than the summer. It's warmer in the summer, even though we're farther away from the Sun, because of the tilt of our planet, Earth, causing the Sun's rays to strike us more directly. And while our planet Earth is revolving around the Sun, it is doing so at an average speed of about 67,000 miles an hour. That's really clipping right along. And that's not all. The star we call our Sun is also moving along with what we call our solar system. It's moving through its galaxy, which we call the Milky Way. This is obviously taking place over enormous, vast distances. So the speed at which we, as a planet in that solar system, are traveling, which is estimated to be at 515,000 miles an hour, is not that great by comparison. It might even be called a crawl, a snail's pace. But for me, sitting in this rocking chair, to know that I really am moving at that fantastic speed, it's totally amazing, mind-boggling. And that's not all, because naturally our galaxy, the Milky Way, is moving through the universe. And it beats me how anyone could figure out how fast a galaxy is traveling, but they've done it. They have calculated that the Milky Way galaxy is galloping through the universe at 1.3 million miles per hour. They have also concluded that the galaxy closest to us, called Andromeda, is moving toward us at a similar rate of speed, and at some time in the future those two galaxies of stars are going to collide. By then I will no longer be sitting in this chair, because we are also moving through time. But now I am sitting here, and I'm also thinking that the universe, which is that part of creation that we know, which may be all of it, we think of it as a totality, the sum and substance of all there is, but it may only be a part of it, maybe even just a tiny fraction. But that universe, consistent with its observable parts, is very likely also moving at some nearly inconceivable speed, which we could not feel because we'd be moving with it. And if you add all of these velocities, that is, 1,000 miles an hour, 67,000 miles an hour, 515,000 miles an hour, 1.3 million miles an hour, and whatever speed the universe is booking, it's clear that I'm not sitting still in this rocking chair, stable, orderly, resting, calm. I am howling through space, spinning, whirling, flying, zooming, a real celestial acrobat, a fantastic voyager.